it's very important to us to build long-standing relationships in the community that we live in. And that's by not making everything a business transaction. Sometimes just doing the right thing is the right thing.
That's a statement by the owner of Feazel Roofing, Windows, Siding, and Gutters. Find out more about this business in this segment of Local Business Spotlight. Welcome to Local Business Spotlight. I'm Ann Ray, and today my guest is Leo Ruberto, president of Feazel Roofing. And Leo, welcome to the show.
Great to be here.
Tell me about Feazel.
Feazel is an exterior home improvement company specializing in roofing, windows, siding, gutters, insulation, both commercial and residential. We're actually celebrating our 25th anniversary this year, so we're real excited about that.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
How long has the business been around?
It's started in 1988. It started as an exterior home improvement company specializing in roofing. We've expanded our services since then to windows, siding, gutters, insulation, what have you.
Well, and the Feazel name is pretty well known in Central Ohio.
It is. It is. We're very proud of that. We're very happy to have long-standing roots here. Any
special things going to happen for the 25th anniversary?
Yes, actually, we are going to do a sponsorship for Red, White, and Boom. We're going to do various charitable things within the community this year. We're going to, being former military, I'm really happy that we're going to be running some Veterans Day stuff for people, many specials, many community-oriented events, so on.
Well, now, tell me what sets Feazel apart from, there are a lot of contractors out there who do many of the same things that you do.
That's very true. With Feazel, you can expect quality, integrity every time. We are very focused on establishing long-term relationships in the community that we live in and with our client base. A significant percentage of our business comes from referrals, and if we disappoint a client, we're not going to get one of those. So we make sure to put an emphasis on making people happy by giving quality products and honest opinions every time. Actually, just the other day, I provided a bid on a project, and it's very common in this industry to get a scope of work, and you give 3 bids. I think most people, think that way. So I provided a bid, and the people wanted to meet with me about my bid. And I said, okay, great. And they said, you weren't the cheapest bid, but there were some things on this that made us want to call you. And I said, well, what was that? And he said, well, you didn't address some of the issues that were put on here. You actually said nothing needs to be done on those because the work is fine. So I like to think that not everything is a business transaction with us. People can expect not everything to be that. We want people to do things when it needs to be done. We want to help them get to the finish line with those projects.
Well, having said all that, Leo, can you give me an example of somebody that you've helped recently and tell us, just to give us an idea of your sales and service? And
Sure. Outside of that example in itself, just the other day, my production manager came to us, and there was a local, I don't know the exact name, but there was a local nonprofit organization that actually helps disabled children. And they were calling us because they had a flat roof repair need, and they really needed the help. And my production manager knew, even beforehand, to say to me, Leo, we're going to send someone out and fix this. And I said, yeah, absolutely we are. And we're not going to charge them for it, just because, like I said, you can expect quality, you can expect integrity from us, but we also want to take care of the people that live in the community that we live in as well.
You're listening to Local Business Spotlight. I'm Ann Ray. My guest is Leo Ruberto, president of Feazel. And your website, by the way, feazelinc.com, and that's FEAZELINC.com. You can call them at 614, and it comes out to quality. That's kind of neat. 614-QUALITY or 614-782-5489. 614-782-5489. Well, now, Leo, you've given me a couple of examples of some folks that you've dealt with, and it's neat to hear how you deal with people.
We're looking to, establish long-term relationships in this community. We're looking to spread the word about you can come to us no matter how big, how small the problem, anytime, and you can get something honest from us. So GAF, our material manufacturer, has a program in which called Roofs for Troops, and basically any former veteran or active veteran that buys a roof and uses a GAF product gets a $300 rebate on that roof from the manufacturer. It's just a way of taking care of those of us who have served our country. Well, being former U.S. military, I wanted to add to that program. So what I did is we implemented a program in which we match that $300 on the front end. So a $300 rebate turns into a $600 rebate. And then on top of that, each roof that we do, we're going to donate $100 to a veterans charity.
Wow, that's neat.
Yes.
Let's walk through maybe the process of somebody calls you and they need help with one of the kinds of things that you do. You do a variety of things, so you can pick which thing you want to talk about.
You can either schedule a service with us online. So if you would like to have somebody come out and give you a 17-point inspection on your roof, you certainly can schedule that online. We like to make the experience a little more convenient for our consumers. So we don't, sometimes going into a home improvement project, all of us might look at it as a bit daunting or cumbersome. And it's very important to me to make that process easier and seamless by showing up on time, by offering good technology to people that evolves year by year as we all can see that technology is evolving at a pace that we can't even keep up with, So it's important to me that we do our best to try and do the same.
17-point inspection. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Sure. So we come out and take a look at your roof, your siding, your windows, your gutters, your insulation, multiple facets of your roof, any penetrations in which you might have a potential for leaks or problems, so on and so forth. Those things have a funny way of finding their way into your home these months, especially when the storms and everything comes through. So it pretty much is a full comprehensive inspection of your entire property.
That does sound comprehensive. Now, are there any misconceptions out there about what you do at Feazel?
I can't speak as far as misconceptions. I will say this. We are pushing quality. We're pushing integrity every time. It's just as important to me to take care of old clients as it is new clients. Every client is a customer for life, as I like to call it. And the only way that happens is if we deliver on all of our promises. And on my watch, we will do that. So just the other day, in Columbus, it seems like we're in a wind tunnel, and we get 40, 60-mile-an-hour winds twice a week, it seems like sometimes. And we had a client in the Dublin area that we had done some work for years ago, and I personally didn't do it. But knowing this client, they called up and they said they had some missing shingles, and they'd like me to come out and put the shingles back. And I said, well, coincidentally, we're kind of right across the way, already doing a call. We went up there, put the shingles on, and the person asked me, said, well, where's the bill? I said, we were right around the corner. It's okay. We're going to drive by that way anyways. So I'm not going to say that happens every time, but I will say that, it's very important to us to build long-standing relationships in the community that we live in. And that's by not making everything a business transaction. Sometimes just doing the right thing is the right thing.
Now, Tell me again. Let's summarize for folks because you do a variety of things. We've talked mostly about roofing.
Sure.
But why don't you go ahead and summarize all the areas that Feazel works in, or most of them anyway?
Well, we do insulation for one. 67% of homes in the United States are under-insulated. We go out, we actually take a look at your attic and understand, I think most people will understand that their attics are hotter in the summertime, or their upstairs is hotter than the rest of their home. So by doing things like that, you can actually put insulation in your home, which, like I said, 67% of homes are under-insulated. You can save money in the long term by doing that. We do windows. We do gutters, multiple kinds of gutters. We do gutter hangers. I'm sure everyone's had an experience where they get just, on their honey-do list where they have to go up and the husband's got to take all the leaves out of the gutters, and it seems like it's happening all the time. Well, there's a lot of good cost-effective products out there to take that away. You can put leaf guards up there, which is certainly something that we do, and along with windows, like I said, energy-efficient windows, masonry repair, chimneys, flashings, roofing. So that's a few of our items in our repertoire.
And if you'd like more information, you can get a hold of them at feazelinc.com, Feazel Inc.com, or you can call 614-QUALITY, 614-782-5489. That's 614-782-5489. My guest today has been Leo Ruberto, president of Feazel, and thanks so much, Leo, for being with us on Local Business Spotlight.
It's great to be here.
I'm Ann Ray. Thanks again for joining me for Local Business Spotlight. The views expressed are those of the participants and may not reflect the views of the staff, ownership, or advertisers of this station, Salem Communications Corporation, or Salem Media of Ohio. I hope you'll join me next week for Local Business Spotlight.